What's up, family? Hey, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, but I want to jump on here and talk to you guys about something real quick. I'm going to get up and get my workout on. I got to get it in where I can fit it in, you know what I mean? So, but this is real heart to heart conversation with you guys, okay? Man down, stand down. It's elevation season, you know what I mean? And I'm going to say it again. Man down, stand down. It's elevation season. And what I mean by that, man, fam, we gotta stop fighting. You know what I mean? Stop the foolishness. You know what I mean? You ain't got to fight no more. And what I mean by fight, man, you ain't got to argue with people. You know what I mean? You ain't got to fight with people. You ain't got to politic. You ain't got to manipulate. You ain't got to do nothing. You know what I mean? Just be you. Be you. And what I mean by that, family, you have to understand who you are. You know what I mean? When you truly understand who you are, man, you ain't got to fight with people. You know what I mean? When you really know who you are, man, all you got to do is just stand on that fact. Stand on the fact that you know who you are, where you're going, what you're about. And man, that's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard, because, man, I'm going to tell you guys some things. I was in a relationship with this young lady a couple years ago. I knew I shouldn't have been in a relationship, but I was in it. You know what I mean? And she's standing in the kitchen, and I was sitting on the couch, and we was talking about something. And I just happened to glance up and look at her. And I saw something that I've never seen before. You know what I mean? We weren't arguing, we weren't fighting, any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But I looked at her, and I kid you not, on everything, I saw this lady like shape shift. You know what I mean? And man, this lady was, I saw like the demon in her, real talk, and I know people are like, oh, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Some of y'all probably the demon, you know what I mean? That's why you ain't seated in nobody. I'm just being real, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Man, I saw this demon in this girl, this young lady. And it's like, man, if I hadn't glanced up and looked at her at that moment, and she saw that I saw it in her, and it's like she just shook, and it was gone, you know what I mean? And it was like, what the heck? And we never talked about it or anything of that nature. And it just occurred to me, it's like, you know what? She knew that she lost control. She knew that she couldn't manipulate me anymore. She knew that she couldn't control me anymore. She knew that the gig was up. I saw her for who she was. Stay with me. We're talking about man down, stand down. It's elevation season. Family, when people, narcissists, lying, demonic, controlling spirits, narcissists, realize that they have lost control, all hell is getting ready to break loose. I'm going to say that again. When these manipulating, lying, controlling, demonic spirits, also known as narcissists, realize that they've lost control, all hell is about to break loose. My grandmother used to tell me all the time, the devil starts messing right before God starts blessing. Stay with me. What they were saying, what she was saying, was that, man, you're going to go through hell. You're going to go through hell. But if you hang on, just right around the corner, that's when you're going to get your reward. Just right around the corner. Whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever it is you're waiting for, whatever it is that you desire is right there. But you got to go through hell to get there. And the devil starts messing right before God starts blessing. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, that's when most of us give up. That's when most of us catch the most hell. Is right before we catch our big break. Right before we get elevated. Stay with me. I left Georgia a few days ago. Man, again, there's this young lady. I was talking to my son. This lady pulled up and showed her true demonic spirit. She showed her true tail. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, you know what? Man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You ain't got to argue. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to do none of that. Man down, stand down. And what am I saying by man down, stand down? Man, put your ego down. Put your ego down. Don't get into an argument. Don't get into a conflict with these people. That's their demonic spirit rising up in them because they know that they've lost control. That's their demonic spirit rising up in them because they know they can't manipulate you anymore. They know they can't dictate policy to you anymore. They know they can't make you do what they want you to do anymore. You know what I mean? And so they going to show their tail. And they showing their tail because they pissed off. And they pissed off because the gig is up. They know they can't stop you from being elevated. And it's just the final test. That's all it is. It's just the final test before you get elevated. Don't trip out. Don't wig out on them. You know what I mean? That's what they want you to do. That's what they want you to do. Man down, stand down. It's elevation season. Understand who you are. Understand it for what it is. The gig is up. It's time for you to get promoted. And they don't want that. And so they're going to lie. They're going to manipulate. They're controlling everybody else around you anyways. You know what I mean? And so they're going to keep doing that. That's who they are. That's what they're about. And so they're going to lie about you. They're going to deceive people. And they're going to, do what they do. Man, you ain't got to defend who you are. You know what I mean? Just walk in your truth. Just walk in who you are. It's gonna be made clear to those who need to see. And to everybody else, in due time, they'll see it for what it is. But the reality, man, that's karmic debt that they're putting upon themselves. You ain't got to fight with these people. You ain't got to argue with people and defend your character and all that other egotistical stuff. And that's why I'm saying man down, stand down. You know what I mean? Man, stop doing that. That's lowering your vibration. Stop doing that. That's stopping you from moving forward. Stop doing that. That's all they want. They want your energy. And they're going to get it however they could get it. And they realize that they can't get it no more. Man, they're going to put you through hell. But it's all ego. It's all ego. You know what I mean? Don't get caught up in that. Don't wig out on that. Don't trip out on that. Let them say what they got to say. Let them do what they got to do. Understanding that, man, they can't do nothing to you. They can't hurt you. I don't care what they do. They can't hurt you. And when they realize that they know that they can't hurt you, but they don't want you to know that they can't hurt you. You know what I mean? That's part of the narcissist in them. That's part of the manipulating, controlling, lying spirit within them. They know they can't do nothing to you. They know they can't see you. Not on that level. They know that. But they don't want you to know that. You know what I mean? Man, just walk in your peace, knowing who you are, knowing where you're going, knowing, man, I'm being elevated. I ain't got time for your foolishness. Man, I'm being promoted. I ain't got time for your drama. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for your pettiness. And it's not about being arrogant. It's about knowing who you are. It's about walking in your truth, walking in your light. And the truth be told, man, your light shines the brightest in the darkest. You know what I mean? When they show their tail, let your light shine. You know what I mean? Let your light shine. Man down, stand down. It's elevation season. Stop with all the ego tripping. You know what I mean? Stop with all the defending your character and man, they're gonna mess up my reputation and they can't do none of that. They can lie to whoever they want to lie to. You know what I mean? And the truth is they already got a lot of people believed into thinking that they're the good one and whoop man, who cares? That's all ego. Who cares? The truth is the truth, and no matter how many times and how many lies and ways they lie and try to manipulate it and taint it, man, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. And those that need to see it is going to see it for what it is. And those that have been manipulated and bought into their madness, it is what it is. That's a path they're going to have to walk. It's a path they're going to have to figure it out. But that ain't your responsibility. That ain't your journey. Your journey is to walk in your light. Don't trip out on all that other stupid stuff. Don't trip out on what they do. That takes your focus off of what you're supposed to be doing. Don't get caught up in their pettiness. Don't get caught up on who's believing that mess. That's a distraction. A major distraction. I understand that. Been there, done that. You know what I mean? And you end up arguing with them and man, no. No, you lose all the way around in that. You know what I mean? You lose all the way around in that. And that's all they want you to do. Because if you stop and start arguing with them and start trying to defend your character and man, you're no longer walking your journey. And you've lowered your vibration to their standard, to their level. And that's all they want you to do. And they're mad and pissed off because they know that you know their game. They're mad that they know that you know the real and that the gig is up. But soon as you start arguing with them, soon as you start trying to defend yourself and man, you're playing their game again. You know what I mean? You're playing their game again. And they're manipulating you all over again. You know what I mean? Man down, stand down, put your ego in check. Put your ego in check. And stay true to you. Stay on your journey. It's elevation season. You about to be promoted. But you can't get promoted playing their game. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.